your skin, that shit is popping, girl. Body on 10, damn, you got it, girl. You gotta boss up, getting them checks, living your best, racks up. Oh, keep walking with confidence. Effortlessly, you let them know who is in command. You just that and more. Don't forget it. God worked hard on you for sure. Lexus Exodus. Shout out to my exes. You've been sucking on the wrong ditch for life, baby. Yeah, just thought I'd tell you.
Hey, Booze, hey! It is Lexus Exodus, leader of the Black Woman Exodus. How are you guys doing? Like always, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Please share. Please say what's up to me in the comment section. Say what's up to me in the chat. Hey, y'all in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, when you have a moment, please pause this video and follow the backup channel. It is called LexX. That's LEXEX. You can also find a link in the description below. Also, if you have any suggestions or any ideas for any new stories, feel free to share that to me to my Gmail. That is lexusexoduschannel@gmail.com. Also, if you bop into the intro song and you enjoy it, you can now stream it on all streaming platforms. That's right, you asked for it, so I did it. You can now stream the Lexus Exodus Full Intro song on iTunes, Apple Music, and Spotify. This is another installment of my daily series called the Blackistan Zoo, where we profile the dusty derelicts, crazy creatures, and animals in Blackistan. Again, this will be the last week of the daily videos on YouTube. Starting in August, we will be pivoting some of the daily videos over to Patreon and will only be on YouTube on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So stay tuned for those details so you can check that out. So today we are going to talk about the Blackistan creep. Okay, guys. So the Blackistan creep is incredibly prevalent in Blackistan. He is your sexual deviant in the community. He's very skeevy. He's very perverted. He's a chester, and he gets off by engaging in very unusual sexual acts and behavior. So your Blackistan creeps, they run the gamut. And, you know, they may be an exhibitionist and they might like to flash people and show their nasty ding-dongs to strangers. They may be chesters who like children. They also may be into bestiality and like animals and be weirdos. Or they could simply be sexual abusers who like to R-word and sexually assault unsuspecting people. So now that we know your profile of your Blackistani creep, I want to get into a few examples of this. So shout out to Black women divest from Black men who sent this first example, this first story of a creep licking a woman's behind while she was at the beauty supply store. So let's watch this first one. It doesn't have any sound. He's bending down and he's licking her butt. Oh, I thought this was a Becky. That's a Black woman. I thought it was so strange for Becky to be at, you know, a beauty supply store. We don't usually see them there. But yeah, this is a Black woman and she's bending over to get something and he's licking her ass. What the hell? Y'all, and so I saw this about 5 times. But why did it never register to me that this man had licked her behind? I was thinking that he had sniffed it. So do y'all remember that one video that was going viral of the man sniffing the woman who had been at the gym, who was trying to work out, and he came up and kept trying to sniff her behind? Let's see if I can pull that up real quick so I can show you guys that video. Again, these creeps are everywhere. This is why you always have to be on guard, because you could just be simply trying to be fit, trying to work out, trying to get, you know, some cardio in, and here comes a creep harassing you. Here it is. So this one is a Becky. He's sniffing her ass as she tries to work out.
Dirty motherfucker. Wait, bro, it gets better because now he's about to like. Oh my god. Third time. Sexual. Oh my god. I'm having fucking. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait for the last one, bro. Oh my god. So I had to do the second video. This is the final fourth. This is the fourth time he comes in. Ew,
trifling. Oh. So, poor Becky. He got them all up in there too. These TikToks is just nasty. Just nasty. See, these women ain't doing nothing. They're just minding their own business. They're not even scantily clad. You can't even shop at the beauty supply store. You can't even work out without getting harassed by these perverts. Okay, so I want to get into this next story that is a little bit more disturbing. So trigger warning, especially if you're sensitive to sexual abuse stories and those involving children. So actually, first, let's get into this next one. This actually involves an adult. So shout out to Butterfly Rain for sharing this story about a nasty, pervy creep who was a massage therapist who had been assaulting women. So let's watch this one first.
Well, Sean Robinson first crossed our radar as part of a CBS 6 investigation into sexual assaults at area massage envies. Now he is being accused of assault again at a different massage chain.
I have really bad back issues. So I found that massage therapy helps a lot.
Hoping to relieve her pain, this woman visited the Massage Lux in Williamsburg for a relaxing massage on December 15th. But what happened on the table was anything but.
And he started to try to please me, and I said no. I stopped him. I shoved his hand away.
With the promise that her identity would be concealed, the woman agreed to tell us what happened.
I froze. I was scared. I didn't know what was happening.
The woman quickly left the spa and reported the incident to the police the next morning.
My fear after I left was, is he doing this to other women and they are not speaking up?
The James City County Police Department confirmed they arrested Sean Lamont Robinson on December 18th and charged him with object sexual penetration. Once his alleged victim had his name, she Googled him, found an old CBS 6 Problem Solvers investigation, and confirmed her fear that he had done this before.
I was shocked. And wondered, how could he be still massaging people after he's been convicted of doing the same or worse to other women? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Robinson, who was the subject of a CBS 6 investigation, was found guilty of misdemeanor sexual battery for raping a woman in February of 2018
Oh my gosh.
at a massage envy on the Midlothian Turnpike that has since closed. He was sentenced to 4 months behind bars.
I felt like the more I looked into it, the more disgusted I became. The more I want justice.
According to records from the state, the Virginia Board of Nursing suspended Robinson's license on October 30th of this year. Their report states that 4 different clients accused Robinson of inappropriate touching in 2018 and 2019, 2 of them at the Massage Lux in Richmond. Now, Robinson's latest alleged victim is left wondering how he ever got hired at the Massage Lux in Williamsburg.
Do you think Massage Lux put your safety in jeopardy?
Definitely. I have no words for the anger I feel about Massage Lux at this point in time.
We reached out to the Massage Luxe in Williamsburg. They sent us a statement that reads in part, Sean Lamont Robinson was hired at Massage Luxe Williamsburg on August 13th, 2020. At the time of hire, he provided a current massage therapist license. His license was current and not suspended at the time of hire. We performed background checks on all of our hires. His report at the time of hire came back clean. Upon receiving the allegation, we immediately terminated Mr. Robinson.
What?
We are fully cooperating with the police department.
Now, another unusual twist in this case, when we first started investigating Robinson's charges in Chesterfield, we found out that he had never been arrested. I'll explain tonight at 11 o'clock. Working for you, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.
What the hell? So first, before we get into this, let's talk about how it said that his background check came back clean and that he had an active license. But how is that possible when he had previously been convicted of R-wording someone? And they even showed the court documents of that. That doesn't make any sense. This is so disgusting. This is so disgusting. This creep, this nasty nignog is disgusting. He's a pervert. And I used to be very naive about things like that. And I would think, oh, it doesn't matter if I have a guy or girl masseuse. I even had a guy gynecologist, believe it or not, at one point. Of course, he wasn't a Tyrone, thank God. But now I know better, though. I know better. You don't trust a Tyrone, especially in situation where there's vulnerable people. You don't want to trust a Tyrone in a situation where you're unclothed or, being a woman, being vulnerable, being, having to be nude. You don't want to trust Tyrones who are around children. You can't trust them as teachers. I know my cousin, as a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, she was having sex with the Tyrone teachers in middle school. It was gross. I remember the things she used to tell me. She wore her hair in pigtails. And I remember she said one of the teachers said that he wanted to bend her over and pull her pigtails. One of the damn teachers, my age. Same with nurses. I remember, that one nignog, that story about the one who got the woman in a coma pregnant. You definitely don't want to trust one massaging you and filling all up on you when you're unclothed. And the crazy part is this creep had a documented history of this BS. And I think they even said once he got convicted of sexual assault, he only served about 6 months in jail. Like, what the hell? And then went right back and was a massage therapist again. That shit is crazy. All right. Let's get into this next story of this creep peeping Tom caught outside of a 10-year-old's home pleasuring himself. So let's watch this.
Her mother, who doesn't want to be identified, heard her screams. Her daughter told her the man outside was inappropriately touching himself.
I can't say that he tried to take my daughter's innocence. He took my daughter's innocence.
This mother and her husband, who are both licensed handgun carriers, grabbed their guns and rushed outside to detain the man. They followed him to the Valero gas station across the street, where the mother says the suspected peeper wrestled her for her gun.
My husband just said he just heard a but by that time the guy had already grabbed me, got my gun, and pulled it on myself.
That's when she says her husband shot the man.
This is crazy, y'all.
Her mother, who doesn't want to be
So
identified.
this fool was outside of a little girl's window, and he was showing his little shrimp ding-a-ling to her, pleasuring himself. Thankfully, the parents caught him. So the mom and the dad went after him. And the news story said that the mother ends up confronting the man and gets her gun taken away from her. And it's like, I wonder why she was out there chasing the nigga anyway, with the whole damn husband right there in the first place. But it's like, of course, we got to do everything, though. Black women, we got to work, we got to cook, we got to clean, we got to raise the children. And I guess we got to tote guns around and defend them, too, by ourselves, because our counterparts are worthless and won't do it. But anyway, after the mom gets the gun pulled on her because she got the gun stolen, the husband finally steps up and decides to protect his family. And then the husband shoots the man. These creeps are dangerous, y'all. And this poor child is traumatized. She's a 10-year-old girl, little baby. She probably knows about stranger danger. She probably knows, don't speak to people you don't know. Don't get in cars of people that you don't know. But here she was in the comfort of her own damn home. And then here comes this perverted ass creep harassing her. Yeah, okay. And I want to get into this next story about a firefighter creep who had been charged with child pornography charges. So let's watch this next one.
A Little Rock Fire Department employee arrested, charged with possessing and distributing child pornography. Little Rock Fire tells Fox 16 35-year-old Christian Burton was arrested at a fire station last Friday. According to the FBI, his home was also searched by agents. The fire department says Burton is now on authorized leave without pay. A Little Rock Fire Department employee arrested, charged with...
Y'all, this is a mess. And this is your unicorn, Tyrone. This is your unicorn eggnog, the ones that you're supposed to aspire to be with. Stop messing. Stop messing with these fools. They tell you, oh, no, you need to stop messing with Pookie and Ray Ray and get you a high value Dusty. Don't mess with any of them because this is the cream of the crop. This was a professional Dusty, a professional creep. Got caught with damn kid pornography. Y'all, I can't. All right, let's get into this last story. And shout out to Jai who shared this with me about a creep having sex with horses, y'all. All right, so let's watch this.
The owner installed these new signs right in front saying security cameras are rolling after she says a man broke into the stables and abused one of the horses.
I don't think anybody's prepared for something like this.
Hillary Swar owns the Turner Hill Equestrian Stables, where she installed security cameras to protect the equipment and the 22 horses inside.
I did get an alarm set off by my security system that I did have a break-in.
After getting the alert around 4:30 Thursday morning, she checked the cameras, seeing a man inside the stable abusing one of the horses in a sexual manner.
I felt violated. I felt lost. I felt scared.
You can see the man wearing a blue sweatshirt. Swar says he knew how to handle horses.
Someone who's familiar, someone with horses, someone perhaps in the business was savvy enough to get into the barn.
She says the man was gone by the time anyone could get to the stables.
To see that someone would come into my own home and degrade a positive environment left me feeling violated. This is Miss Bell.
DNA was collected from the mare and is being processed. As police investigate, Swar is sending a message to her community saying she wants this man caught.
I have friends in this town. I have made friends with neighbors, and this could have happened to anybody.
The owner tells me the horse is doing okay and was deemed healthy by the vet. She's hoping someone will recognize that man and call police. Emily Maha, WCVB News Center 5.
This is disgusting, y'all. This is disgusting. So the woman here who owns, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. What is wrong with these big dogs? What is wrong? You mean the horses ain't safe either? What the hell? So this woman said that, gosh, I'm so sorry for laughing. I know it's not funny. So she said that the man obviously was in the business. He seemed very knowledgeable and very familiar with how to handle the horses and how to interact with them. And the damn nigga had sex with the horse. This is disgusting. I can't. I remember talking to my son's father, and I asked him one time because one of the girls that he cheated on me with, she was hideous. She was morbidly obese and she was very ugly. And I remember him saying verbatim, "Pussy don't got no face." And that was such an accurate statement when it comes to these nignogs. That's how these nignogs think. They don't care if it's fat, skinny, pretty, ugly. They don't care if it's a child or a damn animal. They don't care. They ready to F it. I can't. So this is your Blackistan creep, y'all. And I encourage you to become very familiar with these guys. You need to acclimate yourself with what to look for, understand that they are very, very prevalent in Blackistan, so that you're always on guard and that you're leery when you're forced to be around these fools. And especially if you have children. So these guys are trisexuals. So remember that video I showed you guys previously where DJ Mr. C, he had talked about how he had gotten caught messing with transsexuals red-handed. And he said that, well, I'm a trisexual. He said that out his own mouth. I'm a trisexual, meaning that I will try anything. So they will try anything and will get off on anything, even if it's vile or disgusting. You see, you can't even leave your own damn animals around them. Do y'all remember a few years back, the poor lady whose pit bull got effed by the dog sitter? She was mortified. It's like, damn, I can't even leave my dog around y'all Nick dogs. So shit, hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your husbands, hide your pets, hide your horses, because they are R-wording everybody out here. My gosh. All right. Until next time, see you guys. Bye.
If y'all come across a red iPhone, can you please bring it to the sound stage? Red iPhone, appreciate it.